Okay, Axel.
Okay. My name is Axel Polimanti. I come from Italy, and I graduated in Italy in a course specializing in translation and interpreting towards English and French. So I decided to enroll into this course because I wanted to get an overview of what the business world and the world of commerce work. It was not my first year in the UK, because I took a gap year before starting university in 2006, and I lived in London, working in London for 1 year, and I even spent my Erasmus year in the University of Exeter. So I was already well acquainted with the university system here in the UK before getting in the University of London, East London. And well, the course was structured with 3 main modules: business English, business management, and study skills. And I decided to highlight like the 2 main skills that I developed through them, because otherwise it would take too long to talk about all the skills. For business English, which was the module taught by Alex Black, I decided to talk about the formats of communication and problem-solving skills. When I say formats of communication, I mean that we really paid attention to how different formats like emails, reports, set of guidelines can differ from when they are business related. So not only about the vocabulary, but about their structure, their style, being more formal when you write, and things like this. And problem-solving skills, because we often divided the class into small groups, and each group would represent a department of a company, and we were given a problem that the company had to face. So each group would find its strategies. For example, the marketing group would find like marketing strategies to overcome the problem, the financial group would find financial strategies, and then the groups would face each other and work together as a whole company to find which are the best solution for the company's goals. In the business management course, we had like a weekly assignment, which was a presentation, which helped me further develop my presentation skills. As Jaffa said, it had to be done in the pucha style, which was a new style for me, because usually I'm extremely minimal, but I like things to be slow. So I would do like very few slides with very few things written on. Well, with this style, I had to put a few things on the slide, just like one picture and a few keywords, but they had to be fast. And I'm not used to give presentation in a fast way. Moreover, this helped me even to develop, again, problem-solving skills, because we had to gather in groups. It was a case study, so we had to make some researches on the web, on books, to find answers to the questions of the case study. It even helped me develop my organization skills, because many times we had to work like somebody from home, somebody being at the library, and we had to coordinate who is doing that part, how is going to send it, who's going to assemble it, who's going to bring the USB key, and so we had to organize the group. The 3rd module, which is study skills, I decided to highlight referencing, because even though I studied at Exeter, I didn't know a lot about referencing, and there was not a proper course that was meant to teach me how to use references in my essays. And I lost some points because of that. And but unfortunately, as I will not enter any master here, I won't use it into the academic world. But it may be helpful in case in the future I have to make some case report or something about a company, and I can use that. And moreover, I decided to highlight research skills and critical thinking. And I'd like to put them on the same line, because I think they're deeply intertwined. One cannot work without the other, or better, research skills cannot be developed if you don't have critical thinking first. Because when you research, you need to be aware of what is a good document to keep and what is not. Thus, you need critical thinking first. There's another point, which is vocabulary, and I'm talking mostly about business-related vocabulary. This was something that has been developed with the whole module, because of course English is not my first language, and so there are always new words that appear in texts, new words that I hear, and these were coming from all the modules. And being all the modules focused on the same subjects, it's easy to recognize those words and understand how they work in context. As a learning style, I would define myself an activist and reflector. Activist because I need practice, I need to be active, not passive when I learn. That's why I like presentations, that's why I like seminars. But at the same time, if I want to really, I have to have time to assimilate what I learn 100%. And I need to reflect upon that, because usually well, this is going to link to the theory of learning. Usually I believe that what we learn are really broad concepts. They're not very specific. Why? Because as specific as it can be, if it's no maths, it's never going to be that specific, because the context can shape the meaning of what you learned. Because we learn through words, and words can take different nuances. So, that's why I think as a theory of learning, I would fit in the social and situational, because through people, the social context, and everything which is around the learning environment will make you, will shape what you've learned. And one thing I like about this course, which was not new to me, but it's never been this, but internationality. I love to travel, I lived in several countries, but I never had a class of 10 people coming from 8 different places in the world. And this, of course, helped me, because you get to know other cultures. Sometimes about cultures I already know, like French, my mother's French, so I already know French culture, but still different people represent their culture in a different way. So it's always nice to meet more people from the same country, like we have, for example, 3 Nigerians and 2 Indians as well. And, well, there's one thing